magandang gabi po if you're watching this live here in Ontario, Canada or across Canada. Magandang gabi po. Good evening, everyone. And yeah, so it's Reveline here. And if you're watching this in different time zone, in different cities, magandang umaga po, magandang hapon, whatever parts of the globe. Hello. And if this is the first time that I pass by in your news feed, because I'm also live in different platforms, I'm Reveline and I'm originally born and raised from Philippines, but I live here in Ontario, Canada. So I'm a wife and I'm a newly mom. I also part of the healthcare in our area. At the same time, I'm an entrepreneur. So how are you, everyone? I hope you're doing well despite of everything that's going on um, around us. And yeah, so today is very special evening because I have a guest tonight. And the reason why I'm doing this series of interview because I'm really inspired for those ordinary people from different walks of life doing a digital business and a business that really legit and inspired the people from different walks of life, like I said. So tonight is very special because this person, I really admire her. And she's also a mother. I also a Filipina. And yeah, so I just want to invite her to share, to join me on the screen to share her inspiring story. So please join me on the screen, Miss Katrina Luna-Umali.
Hello, hello everybody. Hello,
Hi,
thank you so much,
Katrina.
Revelyn, for having me here. It's a pleasure, it's a privilege to be here and, of course, share my story with you and the audience. Hello, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Actually, I'm so grateful because I know how busy you are in your business, but you accept my invitation because I really admire you. And if this is a good thing to share for everyone, especially those mothers out there. And yeah, so Katrina, would you able to share to us who's Katrina Omali?
Okay. So, as you mentioned, yes, I am Katrina. I am based here, like you, here in Ontario. I'm here in Toronto as well. And my family and I, we moved here in 2016. We're also from the Philippines, like the regular, big dreamer. We moved here for that elusive greener pasture. And what do you call this, career wise in the Philippines. Yes, I shifted from different careers, from being a TV production staff, a life insurance advisor, and also as a registered nurse. I was also in the healthcare industry, so it's always trying to find what would work best for the family. And here in Canada, of course, we expect that we don't mind starting from scratch, right? So I tried on different jobs to put food on the table on my first 2 3 years, and I was able to finally land an admin position at a law firm, and then my very last one was at an investment firm. And now I do have three boys, so maybe you can see my background picture here.
Yeah, I like your
Age,
background.
yeah, age 12, 7 and 2 years old. So yes, hands are full, but I'm enjoying it. My husband and I, of course, we are co-parenting, and we just love it how the business works around the family schedule. So yeah, that's a quick story about who I am. Thank you.
Yeah, so Katrina, you mentioned that that's you've been nurse, you've been insurance advisor, but this one is in back home, right?
Yes, in the Philippines,
And then you came here in Canada just for five
2016.
Yeah. So
Yeah, turning
2020.
5 years this April. Yes. It
Wow,
feels like
that's
just yesterday, but yeah, it's kind of long, but feels like it's so fast.
yeah. So, what is the reason why? Because of course you ended already have a job, but what is your reason why you enter in this kind of business, being an entrepreneur, especially here in Canada?
Yeah.
So, what is the reason why?
Um, First of all, I wasn't really looking for a business opportunity. I was just looking for something extra because when I found this opportunity in 2019, I was about to give birth. So a couple of months, I gave birth February 2019 to our third son. And then December of 2018, I got anxious already because I will be on parental leave. So that means my salary will be cut in half. We're grateful for the employment insurance here in Canada, right? That's we get at least 55% of what we're getting prior to that leave. But of course, the 45%, it's like almost half, and the expenses of the family is just about to blow up with the third baby coming, right? And so I was just looking for something. Okay, maybe I can do, online teaching or typing jobs or, yeah, so things like that. And I was just scrolling on my newsfeed, and the bigger picture of it, I realized also my husband and I, like, were 3 years already in the Philippines back then, 2019. Um, but we feel like we're still the big dreams that we have when we originally came here, it still feels so far away. Of course, our dreams of having our own house and giving more to our parents in the Philippines and have inviting them over, so it feels like it's still far away. We're comfortable as is, like, we have stable jobs before getting into this business. And my husband, when I found this business, he was actually on a second career, so he was still a student. So technically we are fully dependent on the government support. We're very thankful for the government that we have here in Canada, but it's not the ideal situation. Like, we didn't move here just to be dependent on the government. So those are the kind of things that really are playing on my mind, my husband's mind. But it just really triggers. The real trigger there is because I was about to go on a parental leave. So, and that's when I found the business on my newsfeed.
Wow. Yeah, you know what? It's true. That's why sometimes for us as a mother, right now I really appreciate and I really resonate for all those mother who's doing the side hustle side by side, because truly, especially right now in this time of economic, that the what you call inflations go up.
Yes.
Whatever kind of job that you have, when you're having a growing family, financial is really, it's always uh an a good things to put attention in, right? So we make a tipid, right?
Yeah, all
we
sorts of
make
things to
yeah,
cut the
we
expenses.
budget.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
lower the bills.
Yes.
Possible.
That's
Yeah.
that's why they're saying that we have residual bills. So it's very important
Yeah.
that we have a residual we have a
Income too.
residual income, right?
Yeah, makes
So
sense.
And I resonate for what you're saying, because also me, I'm a newly mom, and like I mentioned, I'm part of the healthcare, but I'm on maternity right now. But I'm looking forward to take care of my child, more time with her, because here in Canada, most of the people think that living here in Canada it's easy. Oh, actually, it's not. Prior for this, I remember before I worked three jobs. being a working student also that time, say hi, hello to my husband before. That's our life. But things change. Things change if you have a family already. So of course, like you have a three boys, right? And I know I can feel you how hard it is. And
Yeah.
yeah, so far, Katrina, what is the benefits, or what are you grateful for that you jump in this business?
Oh yeah, definitely. So tons of things that I am grateful for this business. First of all, of course, the financial benefit. When I started the business, we were buried in debts. Um, we were fully dependent on the government, as I mentioned earlier. And after 2 years, I'll be turning officially 2 years in the business this coming April 4th. So, so far, we were able to pay off over 55,000 worth of loans and student debts. All the student loans that we had and my husband had, we fully paid it off as well, and all the credit card debts. And also, of course, I was able to move my family here in this new place in downtown Toronto, and you know how expensive it is. Right? And the fact that moving here, it's not just the moving per se, because now we have a two-bedroom place. We used to have just one bedroom, and we're all like with five, like with four boys in the house, three boys and my husband. So we're all in one room, and now my boys, they have their own room, right? So that's the feeling that it's priceless. And also, I'm giving more to my parents in the Philippines. They're one of my big whys. Like I'm giving at least 10 times more for them. And the feeling of when they ask for a little assistance and I'm not able to give it before, but now I can, okay, I'm willing to give without any financial worry. So that's also another priceless benefit that this business has. And booking those mini vacations prior to what is happening in our surroundings right now. So creating more memories with them. And I remember my son, we booked this um, vacation during my birthday last year, and it's just impromptu, like okay, let's go to Niagara. That's our go-to. Right? And it's I think it's our fourth fifth time already, but that was the first time we were able to book a hotel facing the falls. Like when you
Yeah,
open
I
the
thought.
window and it's there. And I remember my second son, he was like, "Mommy, are we really staying here? This is the best vacation." And hearing that from him, I know how how genuine the feeling is, and giving them those memories. Of course, that's really something that I'm grateful for, and so many other benefits, and the fact that the thought of this is a generational wealth, this is something that I can leave on to them, um, and r- getting out of that paycheck to paycheck, and that's the literacy, the financial literacy that I want to leave my children as well. So yeah. And I'm really
Yeah,
grateful that I trusted my instinct, that I know if this is working for other hardworking people like me, then I can do it too, right? And you as well, like you're a hardworking mom. I see you, your post while you're taking care of your little one and working the business. So it works, right?
yeah. You know what? It's because prior for I've been here in Canada for 11 years, and I've been a nanny and caregiver when I'm starting working here. So I see, and I witness how most of the family, the routine, right? Bringing the kids to school, and for hardworking parents, especially for if both of you are working full time. Sometimes you need to overtime because you need, if the bills, you need to catch up the bills, right? So work, 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 and then suddenly you will you lesser the time with your kids. And I know that this time that will come that I will be a mother. So I picture that on myself, that when I have a chance to be a mother, I make sure that I can spend more time with my child, right? Actually, I find this business when I got laid off. This is 2 years ago, before the pandemic. And that's the time you just like, oh, I supposed to have a plan B, right? And the good things for this business too is this is not an easy get rich quick, and this business is legit, that we're able to file taxes, right? Is it right, Katrina?
Speaking of taxes, I still need to do my taxes. Thanks for the reminder. Yes. So if you're thinking if this is a legitimate rot, the fact that we're receiving tax slips from this, and most probably this is the first time I'm going to pay taxes. It's a good problem to have, right? Because in the past years, it's usually us getting tax refunds. And if you are paying taxes back to the government, that means you are earning bigger, right? So it's a
Yeah,
good
no,
problem to have.
yeah, and it's good that, at this time, that's why I'm grateful, because a lot of digital entrepreneur right now, especially across here in Canada, for what's going on right now, we are contributing for the government. We're helping the government to fund it, whatever's happening right now. So we are a good contribution for everyone. And uh and also for this business, it's not, when you the things though, when you mention business, a lot of people is really, from being employee to be an entrepreneur, it's really hard to jump in, because most of us, when we're starting, is that, word business is only for those people that, reach, or those people that have, enough knowledge. But the good things for this is there's a step by step training and the personal development, which is, for me personally, I really grateful for. So yeah, so what else you can share, Katrina, for those people that do you think this business is for everyone?
Good question. So um, anybody can do this. So if you think this is going to work for you, yes, it will. If you think this is not going to work for you, it won't. So it all starts with your mindset. Mindset is huge. And of course, as my one of my mentors and coaches in the business mentions, like if you have a big dream, it's either and you have a small paycheck. So it's either you shrink your dreams to fit your paycheck and then just be content with it, or you can do the otherwise, the opposite one, which is to increase your paycheck to fit your big dreams, right? And that's why we're here, because we decided to take action, and we know that we are worth more, and we are here. We are increasing our income so we can achieve our bigger dreams, right? So at the end of the day, do your due diligence. Ask yourself, what's your why? Decide. If you know that you are worth more, then you are worth more, right? And then do something about it. Sometimes it's hard, that if you want a different result in your life, it just seems logical to do something different, like the steps towards your goal, right? But it's not always easy, right? So it has to start there. That's also one of my turning point. Like, okay, I always have this big dream of getting my parents, having our own house. But if I just keep on doing the exact same thing, do I expect to get a different result, right? So it's insanity, Albert Einstein mentioned. So you have to first of all set your mindset. What are your goals? What are the steps you need to do? And if you're curious if this live interview or on a replay landed on your newsfeed, I believe it's not an accident. It's always him. It's always divine appointment. but it's only you who can either keep that appointment or just let it go. So do your due diligence, snoop around for real people and getting real results from a real business, and see for yourself. And of course, pray about it. And like I did 2 years ago, I really prayed hard for a solution. And this is what I found. And I think this is God's answer to my long time prayer. And now we're here. Thank you, Revelyn.
Thank you so much, Katrina. Thank you for your inspiring story. And yeah, so before we we finish, I just want to acknowledge for those people who's watching right now live, and if you're watching this replay, feel free to comment with whatever country you're watching right now. There's some message here from Shirley.
Hi,
Uh,
Shirley.
yeah, she's from Philippines. Thank you for
Oh,
watching. And actually, there's
bird.
some, yeah, there's some message because this is also live in different platforms. But unfortunately, at this time, I cannot view all those messages.
Nice.
But thank you, everyone. I will reply with you later. Thank you so much, Katrina. And any final word to everyone?
Dream big, act big. That's it. And pray hard.
Yes, yes, for sure. Because whatever we do, we need to pray, and then if we because I really a good believer that if there's a sign, you pray, and then if there's a sign, you need to go for it because God's give you that's it's only you will able to act on it, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so thank
Thank
you,
you as well,
Katrina.
Revelyn. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
all who are watching this on live or on a replay, and God bless.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's all, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're thinking about this opportunity, feel free to comment below, or you can check my website. My website is www.rebelinneedham.net, or I can leave that link below this video. And yeah, so do everything good for yourself today that your future self will thank you for. So that's all, everyone. Thank you and God bless.